grew up in Maroubra Beach when it was pretty wild, and I had a lot of stories to tell. It informs my work. Much of my time at Maroubra Beach informs my work. My past life and my travels inform my work. So I began by telling the story of Billy Bumps, me and Billy Bumps. I adored him for probably 30 years, 25 years, but I didn't know him. I didn't even know him. Should I tell you this? Well, I may as well. I was married, you see, and I went, and there was a Maroubra reunion up at Coolangatta, and I went up there, said, bye-bye, see you on Monday morning, I went there for the weekend. This was, when was it? It was Friday, so off I went, see you, bye-bye husband, see you on Monday, didn't come back for 2 years. Ran into Billy Bumps and stayed there. Our marriage was patchy then. We've had a great marriage, but I've been married for 40 years, so something always happens, doesn't it? Something goes wrong at some point, and something had gone wrong, so I stayed up there, but I didn't know him. After, better not say too much. Billy liked freshly laundered, ironed handkerchiefs, which is a bit odd in these days of Kleenex tissues. So I had a look on eBay and I thought, I'm buying some beautiful linen handkerchiefs. His birthday was coming up. But they were all $92 for a box of two, or even $90 for one. So I ripped down the old curtains, which my husband didn't like. I ripped them down. I cut them into handkerchiefs, and I thought I'll make a handkerchief for Billy for his birthday. I put BB in the corner. Because he was the biggest and the strongest, the alpha man of the group at Maroubra, I put a crown and BB in the corner. And then I began to embroider, with no idea what I was doing. I began to embroider our story from the age of 17 when I first went out with him, to the time I ran away, to the time I left him. And it turned into a series of 9 embroideries, and a chair, and a lamp. The crab is a symbol I designed for Billy, and the symbol for me is like a little bird with long hair and bare breasts, and it's up there actually, I'm always leaving men, saying goodbye. So that's a symbol for me. So that's why the crab's everywhere. If the crab's everywhere, Billy's around, or he's involved, or I've told him the story, something like that. My work can be read as confessional. As I said, my life informs my art, and I draw upon experiences I've had. I've had a long life, and I've had, and I lived for a while in a pretty wild area. So, many stories to tell, and I tell them, and this is why I tell them. Installations and embroideries with writing. I have to do it every day. I think most true artists that I know are like that. They do it every day for whatever reason. I think it could address an imbalance. I might need to be calmed, I think. I need to be calmed down. I'm happy when I do it. I'm happy when I make something beautiful. And I know when it's finished. However, when I start, I've no idea what I'm doing. I might do one little flower and then it just goes on from there, but I don't sit down with a book and draw what I'm going to do or anything like that. That would bore me silly. And the naughtier the better. And perhaps I go over the mark, but I tell it as it is.